Hi guys, it's another video. Yes, I'm here again on your beautiful screen. So this video is about proof of funds, tips on how to achieve your POF for Italy study visa, ideas on how to go about your proof of funds for study visa to Italy, especially as Nigerians. Now, I've gotten lots of DM on how should I go about this, man? What should I do? What should I do? And I'm going to share my ideas and what has worked for people over time too. And one thing you should know is that the visa approved is individual based. A visa can be approved for you, and someone will use that same thing that you use, like apply the same way you apply everything, and that person might not get the visa. You understand me? So, visa, one thing you should have in the back of your mind is that at the end of the day, it is individual based. Okay, now before I continue my video, I want to introduce you to an app, especially if you have loved ones, family members, sisters, parents in Italy that will want to even support you on this your study pathway, or they want to send you money as form of support for your study visa. I'm talking about a transfer app called Lemfi. Now, let me tell you, if you download this transfer app, Lemfi, the rates are good. So when your sister or brother or family member is sending you money, like the rates will come in high. The Naira exchange will be good compared to other apps. And it's zero charge. So your family member in Italy will not say, they are charging me. Oh, no, it's zero charges. You're not going to charge them anything. Okay? And another thing is that if you use this referral code, you are seeing it here now. I will also put the link on the comment on the description box so that you can download the app using that link, or you use this referral code on your first 50 euro and above. You will get free 15 euro. 15 euro now is around, let's say, 30,000 plus. That 30,000 now can help you run, even if it's translation of your documents. No. So that is for that. So download Lemfi today and enjoy good rates, zero charges, and free 15 euro on your first 50 euro and above. Now, back to the POF. Another thing you should know, the first thing you should know about proof of fund is that the Italian embassy is not concerned about you having the money in your account. The proof that that money is available to you is of more importance to them than them just seeing the money in your account. Does that make sense? Good. Now, which people can be your sponsors? How can you show proof of fund for Italy study visa? The first person is yourself. You are the first sponsor of yourself. Then your parents, father or mother. You see, outside these two, any other one coming along will need lots of proving, lots of documentation. Now let's start with self-sponsor. If you are coming as a self-sponsor, it is two things. Either you are bringing your business alongside or your employment. So it is either you are employed or you have a business. Those are the two ways you can prove that, oh, this is how I came about the money in my account. Now, of course, you might not have all of that money, because currently now my Nigerian student, I'm advising you people to plan for 1 year, 7.5. Now, 2 years for those going for MSc, we're looking into 14,005 or 15,000 thereabout euros. Now, you might not have all of that 15,000 euros, but if you have at least a little bit more than half in the Naira equivalent in your account, that's good enough. But what are you going to now show to the embassy? I'm talking about self-sponsor now. That you will still get some source of income from your country to support the remaining months or the remaining time that your proof of fund has not fully covered for. Don't know if you understand me. Now, as you are self-sponsored, either you will say, oh, I have a running business in Nigeria, which will be part of the documents you will submit for that business is your CAC, your tax clearance. And then people have also submitted pictures of the business, explaining that, oh, this business will continue running. So must also submit, you can also submit alongside the business account. Now, it's your own personal account you're going to use as proof of fund, but you can submit the business account. So they will say, oh, this account runs your money, so they are sure that you will still be able to get savings or profits from there when you are already here. Do you understand me? Now, can people contribute even as a self sponsor? Yes, you can get contribution from family members. Like I said, if you have family members in Italy, they can use this app to send you money. The app, they can actually screenshot the receipt if need be. You understand me? So family and friends can send you money. In as much as in your intent letter, you explain that, oh, these people supported me with this money for my study pathway. Remember, you already have some good amount of money on your own, oh, okay? That is for that. Then same goes for employment. If you're coming as an employee, a company has employed you. Now, one thing you should also consider is your salary. Um, if you say you must submit your employment letter, you must which will carry how much you earn. Another thing I will advise you if you're using employment is get a study leave from your place of work. That will also help. It will serve first of all as a time to return back to Nigeria. That is to say, oh, your work gave you permission to go and study, especially if this study is going to be of benefit to the company. That would go very well. Then another thing also assures the embassy that you are still going to be getting paid even when you arrive, because people get paid on the leave. So your company can also add that to the letter they're going to give you as study permit or study leave. That, oh, this person will still be receiving the salary. So they are sure, okay, even when you are here, your work has not just been over. First of all, it will show as time. And another thing, it will also show that money will still be coming in from Nigeria, especially when your pay slip is on the high side, is on the fat side. That is for that. And of course, can other people contribute? Yes, they can. Family and friends can contribute. So people can do it in form of deed of gift. Okay, make sure the person signs the deed of gift and also add their identity card to it. That is it. Now, if you also have maybe, for example, now um, keke pep running for you, working for you, or you have banks that are working for you, or you have small logistic company, this thing that's working for you, you can add all of that. Or you have a vehicle that you have leased to someone to be doing kabu kabu, you can also put proof of that. You just have to gather all the possible proof to give to the embassy that, oh, yes, this money is here, but also be rest assured that I'm going to be getting source of income from my country, especially when your POF is not totally complete. Even if it's totally complete, it's also good to show that so money will be coming in from your country, or be coming in from your business, or be coming in from Nigeria. All right. Then another thing, if for parents, you already know, your parents too is either they are showing their POF through employment, or they are showing their POF through business. Okay, CAC, tax clearance are very, very important. Now, another thing I want to also say, can your company sponsor you? Now, where a company can sponsor you is, for example, not they cannot act as your full sponsor. Your company can act as a co-sponsor. Okay, your brother or sisters can act as co-sponsor. All right. So co-sponsor is I have some money in my account. For example, now you are doing self-employed, you do not have maybe business or anything. You already have some money in your account, but it's not enough. Somebody can co-sponsor you in that area. Your sibling can co-sponsor you. All right, company can co-sponsor you. Now, what will make it very strong for your company to co-sponsor you is, for example, you are going to study something of relation, something that is related to a role that you play currently, or a role that you intend to achieve in the company in the future after your studies. Do you understand me? For example, now you are in a IT firm, and now you are going to study in Italy, and your company is going to act as a co-sponsor, but you're going to study agricultural science. It does not relate. Even the embassy will not, if it's me, I won't even accept that. But imagine you are going to study something related to IT. So the company will explain that, oh, we are sending this person off. Yes, we're going to be co-sponsoring this person because he's going to this to better the company, some form of explanation why they are going to co-sponsor you to go and study abroad, because you're not the only person in the company. So why are they sponsoring you? Or maybe they're going to say it's going to help in the future growth of the company, or you've been working here for some time, you're intelligent, and all of that. There must be that explanation. Then your company must as well submit their bank statements, show their profits, show their invoice, also show their CAC, you get me, to back this claim up. Meanwhile, you already have some good amount of this money in your account. A year for Nigerian students, I'm telling people 7,500. So for you, for example, you have 10,000 euros. So your company can co-sponsor you on that. Okay? Also adding your leave, study leave permit from work. Now, some people now, it's funny that this is the time that many of you are starting to come and ask questions about POF. It's late because this is May. How you gonna build your POF in May? This is the fifth month, and it's good to apply for your visa much early because visa application takes, I've seen, 3 months plus. So the earlier you apply, the better it is for you. Okay, same thing goes to family members that are here in Italy. For example, now you have cousins here, you have family members here in Italy who are either Italian citizens or they are non-EU citizens. They can act as co-sponsor, or this person can actually send you money. They can transfer some amount of money to you, and the best app to use for them to transfer money to you is Lemfi. I'm saying it again, Lemfi. Lemfi, you can transfer as large as 5,000 euros at a goal. Now, it's important that these people do not send you large sum at once, so they can be sending it to you before time. That's why I said, you see, the pathway to Italy, or the study pathway to Italy, is not a one-time thing. It's a gradual process that you have to do and building up your account, especially when it's not parents that are sponsoring you, when your parents are very rich, they have all the money. If you are self-sponsor, it's something you sit down and start planning. So, can your family members or cousins, relatives send you money? Yes, they can send money into your account, but you must get their ID card, their working employment letter, to show that, oh, this person that sent me this money lives here and this person is working here, because the person want to also know how did this person make that money that they are sending to you to support you. Okay, so these are the ways that I've seen. Then ties, if you are married, you are going as a wife, add your marriage certificate, add pictures of your children, add your marriage pictures, because apart from POF, they've also rejected people because they don't have ties to their country. So those are ties that you use. That's why if you're employed, you show ties that, oh, your employment is back there. Study leave is there to show you will come back. If you are self-sponsor, you have business, you will show how that business, how that course you are going to study will help your business. Tie it to the to your future careers and goals, and oh, you have your business back home for you to come back to. So you show those ties. Of course, if your parents are your sponsor as well, oh, show ties back home as parents. Your parents are already ties for you to come back home. All right. And then maybe if you have property, you can also attach those documents alongside. So just put everything you can lay your hands on, documentation you can lay your hands on to support your visa application. If you have landed properties, if you have assets, you can actually add those documents to support. Not that you don't have the money. Please have some good amount of money. You already have your POF. You're just adding those ones to support your claim. Adding those documents, especially for assets, to support your claim, to say you have this money in Nigeria. Then you can also sell landed properties. Okay, you can sell landed properties as well. Sell them, and in fact, the bottom line is that just know that, just make sure you have an explanation in your letter of intent. Write your explanation how you were able to come about your POF. So if you are sold land, write it there that, oh, I sold this land. Okay, lands were your name. Add documents to prove. All right. So I hope this video might be able to help someone. There are a lot of things that we cannot say here, but for the in-depth details, you can join my Telegram group if you want. Okay, that's where I'm offering guidance to students. Many students coming in now and saying, "Oh, I want to join your Telegram group for admission." It's late for me. For me, it's late, except you already have you have money, but you cannot be building your POF now at the same time you're wanting to apply for admission. So you can prepare yourself ahead of next year. Okay, ahead of the new academic session. All right, start building your POI, start trying to go about it. And another thing I will say lastly, make sure you use an account that you have been using for a while. Don't go and open a new account, okay? Make sure it's an account that has before now had double inflow and outflow of cash. Okay. I think I've said a lot on this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really praying that most of you who have applied for visa, who will be applying, who have gotten admission, will get your visas. I just want testimonies. I want testimonies. So if you come across my video, one way it has helped you either get an admission or you finally get your visa, please don't forget to come and just say, "Hey, on this TV, I finally got my visa. Thank you." I'll be so glad to hear your testimonies at the end of the day. All right, guys, don't forget to share Lemfi to your family members in Italy, Nigerians, the best app they can use to send you money. Yes. I'll see you in another video. Bye.